was like me. It was Step Up 2 that got me into it.
Was it Moose, that final scene?
It was the rainy scene. I watched it. I said, do you know what? This is it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Moose is curling. Yeah.
Say it again.
I went cinemas as well.
Yeah. And there was it was Step Up 3D as well. Do you remember that?
Oh my god, yes.
The fucking.
No, it was Timbaland's. What was that song? Bounce. Yeah. When that song came out, changed my brain chemistry fully. I was like, what? Why am I on the playground? Why am I going like this on the playground?
It was that final scene, yeah. But you could see like the mattresses on the floor as well every time they move.
Oh, even Church by T-Pain.
Yeah. Ooh. Good times, man.
Yeah.
I remember I was alone in the cinema as well when I watched Step Up 2. Because I watched it.
Wait. Is this your emo phase?
No, man. The emo phase came after.
And still, it's like I'm the last of the real. It's like I'm the last of the real.
Oh, so you watched Step Up
Actually,
and then you turned emo.
It's so mad. I actually went through mad transitions, you know. You put the aircon on as well, man. Amazing, Morf.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good.
We did like a podcast beforehand already without the cameras though.
Yeah, you told me about you being a control freak.
I wasn't a control freak. No, I wasn't.
You are. You were tapping away and you're like, am I actually like that? And I was like, you're a triple texter.
I just get mad like enthusiastic when it comes to like certain topics, certain like conversations.
Ooh.
Yeah. But I'm not a control freak. Definitely not in a relationship. That's a fact.
Well, I gave you a scenario and you didn't really answer it.
What was the scenario?
Your girl goes out. She says she's getting back at 11.
Calm.
No, she's not back yet. What do? Do you go to sleep or do you text her like, where are you?
Okay, knowing me, I'll probably just end up falling asleep.
No, I don't believe you.
I mean, I'll take some
Look your face.
No, like I'll
your
probably.
body language.
Oh, hold on.
Triple text. And when they get home, silent treatment. That's what your body language is telling me.
I mean, I'll
Fight
call.
me on it.
I mean, I'll call. Be like, yo, where are you? But if she doesn't pick up, I'll message as well. Like, but knowing me, like once I get tired, I get tired. That's it. I just fall asleep. Whatever happens, isn't it?
Cute.
But I've always said, if I find out you doing madness, I'm out the door. That's
really? No second chances?
No second chance. That's my mindset.
Okay.
If I find out you're doing madness, I'm out.
Okay, what if she tells you one thing and your boy tells you another?
What do you mean?
So she's like, it wasn't that, it was this. But your boy was like, nah, she was moving like this.
It'll be a judge.
Tough questions up in here.
It'll be a Judge Judy kind of day.
Okay. Turns what mood you're in.
Yeah, what is the madness? Give me a scenario.
Ooh, okay, she's dancing with a guy at carnival.
You know, my ex said that she would do that.
Oh, and
I said.
Then after she told you that, was she an ex or?
No. She did say like I've spoken to a few female friends and they've said it's actually normal for women to dance with guys at carnival.
Yeah, 100%.
Fuck off! Then no, you're not.
100%.
Fuck
100%.
right off! No, you're not.
Yeah, of course.
No, you're not. That's disrespectful. I think that's so disrespectful.
Nah.
I'm
not even gonna.
Hold on. You're in a relationship.
No, I'm not in a relationship.
No. But in an imaginary world, you're in a relationship. Yeah. Would you still go dance with someone at carnival?
Probably, yeah, because it doesn't mean anything.
No, Morf.
It doesn't. It literally doesn't mean anything.
That's disrespectful. That's
what? Tell me what's disrespectful about it.
You can't. You can't. A woman who's in a relationship can't just go off and dance with another man in an open airspace like that. That's mad. Have you not seen Chance the Rapper?
What?
Have you not seen what he's done?
What about salsa?
Fuck off.
Yeah, fuck off.
You're not doing shit.
What about in a mosh pit?
Mosh pit? Okay, now mosh pit is a different story.
No, you're still touching.
Because you are legally allowed to punch someone up in that little circle. If I catch you doing anything in that circle, you're done out.
What about the robot?
The robot dance, calm, yeah.
Why? Why is that calm versus salsa?
Actually, no, definitely not. No dancing. No, if I'm in a relationship, no dancing with any other men. Bottom line.
Fair. To be fair, it did used to be like my pulling technique in the club. It used to be a filtering process. The robot. So if I fancy,
I swear, if I catch a girl doing a robot in the middle of a dance floor, I'm fucking evacuating. What are you talking about?
This is the thing. This is the filtering process. So I go up to someone, bang, bang, bang. If they're like, "What the fuck, you're a weirdo," you take yourself too seriously. Control freak. If you start doing it with me, I'm like, vibes. Agree or disagree?
No.
Would you do it back?
Yeah, probably,
yeah. There we go. Judge Judy.
Okay, if you know we're in a relationship and your girl did that, like a robot dance to another man in a And on our dance floor. What? Like, how would you
Like-
react? What? Take out their fucking chip and pin device out on bath? What are you gonna do?
Okay, what about if a guy buys me a drink?
Do you know what? The pay man that I am.
And you're broke as well.
No,
And he's like, I'll buy you 2 drinks. And I'll be like, oh, can you
take
get me
it.
2 drinks? And I'll give you one.
One for me and one for you. Yeah, perfect. I'm on that.
Then you're taking it.
I'm on that.
Okay.
I'm on that. That's fine. See, if anything in life, if it benefits me, it'll benefit me. But if it doesn't benefit me, then it's got to be out the door.
Okay.
That's how petty I am.
Petty for Lou.
I still have that.
What? Petty for Lou?
Yeah. I rub it from my sister sometimes.
Petty for Lou.
That's a lovely, lovely yogurt. Wow.
Yeah, innit?
And why is
OG.
it? Why can't they make tubs out of that?
Literally. I actually don't like yogurt. This is the thing. I know I'm Cypriot. I don't like yogurt. Weird.
You're Greek and you don't like yogurt.
Cypriot.
Oh,
Different.
I thought you were Greek. Oh,
Nah,
Greek
Cypriot.
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 Beefing, innit? You can't say it.
Yeah.
Okay.
He knows. Well, we're all friends. I describe it as like Cypriot is like the northern of the UK, and like Greeks are like southerners.
Right. Okay.
That's how I describe it.
What does your name mean?
I don't want to say.
No, say it. Morf.
Oh,
Is it just?
Well,
is it
it's
just Morf?
Morfo.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's like really cringe.
What is it? What is
it? It's
No,
Bob, Bob, Bob.
What is it?
It's meant to be pretty in Greek. But I don't like saying that because
Oh,
it's a bit like
there's nothing wrong
all
with
your
that.
parents and I look like a frog when I was younger.
That's not bad at all.
No, it's like my parents call me
Morfo.
like, yeah, but I was named after my ayah.
Morfo sounds like a demon in a nightmare.
It could be.
Morfo.
It could be. Or Morpheus. All the little clay things from Heart Attack. Yeah.
There's like
something.
El Diablo and Morfeo.
Yeah. El Diablo. I like that. I was named after my nan.
Okay.
So all my cousins have the same name.
Hey, what are Cypriot parents like? Are they strict?
Oh my god, yeah.
Are they actually?
Yeah.
No.
So strict. Like we weren't allowed to go on like any school trips.
No.
My mum thought we were gonna get kidnapped. If my mates had brothers, we weren't allowed to sleep around because she thought we were gonna get attacked.
No.
Yeah. It was hard growing up. It's hard.
You got siblings?
Yeah, 2 older sisters. So I'm like youngest of 3. So I didn't really get
Are you
the wrath of like the strictness.
Okay.
She was like test trial, and then my middle sister, she was a bit of a loose cannon, and then me.
Are you chaotic?
In some situations, that's how I'm chaotic.
But you're a party animal.
Why do you assume
You
this?
love to party. No, Joyce,
I do
all
love
IG
to
stories
party.
is just you at raves. Like you can't sit still.
Yeah, but it's the ADHD
Is
that
it?
TikTok diagnosed me with. No, but the thing is, I like to party. I like to party with my friends, but I'm like doing filming stuff.
Yeah, no.
In-
When I
in
say
the- in the
when I
rave-
say you're a party animal, I
we
don't
met
mean
in
like,
a mosh pit. What you want?
that is
You like to
we
party?
actually met in a mosh pit. Yeah, we did.
Yeah, in a yeet mosh pit. Was
yeah,
it yeet?
yeah,
It was yeet.
It was a yeet
At
mosh pit.
Wireless.
Yeah. And then she interviewed me. It was pretty mad.
Wireless.
Oh my god,
yeet.
it was actually so random though. I know we spoke about it earlier, but it's actually so random when you think about it.
Yeah. Because you were like, oh, I do a podcast, and I was like, I just chill in the rave, and then I was like, let me ask you some questions, because I'd never listened to Yeet before I went to Wireless at all. Like, I couldn't tell you one of his songs, and then we spoke, and then now we're here. Yeet,
You going wireless this year?
maybe, hope so. I feel like Wireless always had like the best lineup in London.
It's too R&B for me. I need the heavy stuff. I need like the Travis. I need the Yeats. I need the
Everyone's really young at Wireless, aren't they?
Yeah.
Like it's like first festival in London, like 15-year-olds.
Don't say that, man. Don't say that, man. Because last year's playlist was just exactly what I listened to. By the time I reach 40, if it's the same playlist, best believe I'll be there.
Do you think you'll still be listening to them at 40? Like
Absolutely.
Yeet,
I'll be starting the
Travis?
mosh pits and dash it.
Yeah. Oh, you'll be that weird guy at the festival where they're like,
No. Do you know what I feel like? No.
Ew.
Let me tell you something. The older I get, the more I find myself further and further back.
From.
Like festivals and concerts.
Okay. And
So
where do you find yourself then if you're not doing that?
Just right at the back.
Right at the back. Okay.
Oh, you mean like in general? Like
yeah, like in general. Like if you're not doing that,
Then I'll be in a mosh pit there.
You sold your soul to the mosh pit 'cause you want to fucking beat a little kid.
It's yeah. No. I'm the one who starts them. I do love them. There's something about them, man.
Yeah, but the thing is, you like ex emo.
Why do people love talking about me being ex-emo?
No, but I'm just saying,
I was saying earlier, I was like, I'm a mild PG type emo. I was
But have you been in a mosh pit at a rock concert?
Yes, I have.
It's a different experience. I feel like there's more respect for a mosh pit at a rock concert.
How do you think?
Because people go to like hit people and like cause pain, whereas like a rock concert, you're like on the floor.
What kind
people are picking you up. Like I've witnessed it firsthand.
But I thought that was everywhere.
I've seen people.
Have you been to a concert where you've seen people drop on the mosh pit and you don't get picked and then they didn't get picked up?
I've seen people be like aggy and go in and be like, "You're getting battered." I've seen it. I'm just like, why are you doing that? We don't like those people though. Was it you actually?
No.
Now I think about it.
I was gonna ask.
It was wireless.
How do you think the first ever mosh pit went?
I don't know. I reckon it was like two mates scrapping over something, and then everyone like jumped in.
Do you reckon it was cavemen? How far back?
Yeah, but who was the first one that was like bang, and then it like because there's like circle pits where you run around the circle. There's wall of death.
Oh, it was a dance. It originated in Southern California.
Was that like
in
Bloodstock or something?
1978? Yeah, it was in the 70s.
Crowd surfing.
It wasn't that long ago.
That's mad. You know they're bringing back Fyre Festival. Did you ever watch that doc?
Yeah.
Crazy.
Are
How are they bringing it back?
The funniest part, have you seen that doc?
Yeah, I got
Would you
a
actually?
new one, yeah.
I had this debate with my mates, and I was like, you would pay thousands of pounds to go to a festival that was a flop. They had cheese sandwiches for food.
That's the funniest part about the documentary. It wasn't even
It was
no
the
spread,
Everyone
nothing,
guy.
just cheese slapped on a piece of bread.
Nah, it was the Everyone guy. He was like, I was willing to get on my knees and do what I needed to do. That guy, big up that guy. Where is he? What is he doing? He's probably on his knees right now.
How was it? I swear that's like a standard British like flight.
What do you mean?
Like just like on the going Tenerife somewhere. That's like a standard British flight. Just slap on cheese on some bread. Everyone's just getting licked on the plane.
There wasn't even any butter on that bread. Dry. Do you know what I mean? People under a mattress, and I can't believe you're saying that you want to go.
But do you think? I feel like if they do flop again, I feel like they must have done it on purpose for documentary sake. It has got to be scripted.
Can't flop again.
How can you fuck up like twice?
You can't. It's literally impossible. But I reckon they would have got money for that doc.
Oh yeah, for sure. I feel
Maybe
like
I will
they're still
go.
getting it.
Good vid idea that.
Where is it? Is that what the festival's called?
Fyre Festival, yeah. Should we all go? Should we do it? Should we all go and then do the pod part 2 from there? Oh, you're gonna be a wreck. Yeah, innit? Where the cheese sandwiches? I need them. Rocking. It'll be the end of this podcast.
Bro, I need to learn to be more like you, man. How can you not be nervous in life? I don't understand. When things aren't going your way, like what could you possibly?
With the hands.
I don't understand. How could you be so laid back?
Okay. Should we get into like therapy?
No, I don't need to get into therapy.
I'm just gonna like.
I don't. Wait. Hold on. How can people just not have their life together? It's just so simple.
No, it's
A and B.
Why are you so nervous all the time? Not nervous. Why are you like chaotic? Are your parents like that?
No, definitely not.
Okay.
Yeah.
Your hands tap. I don't know if you can see this, but they're tippity tappity like this.
No, it's just actually just a habit. I just do. Do you know what it is? Because I'm not attentive sometimes. My friends will be having a conversation.
And you zone out.
Gone. Finito.
I'm like that as well.
And my brother will be like, how the fuck did you have a podcast when you can't even concentrate on what they're saying?
Yeah, that is fair.
Maybe.
Yeah. Yeah. Thinking of that little kid who's like,
I should have beat him up.
yeah. Yeah, maybe that's your thing. You should do a pod in the middle of a mosh pit.
Oh my God, that's such a good idea. Imagine like setting up a table.
Yeah,
and a mic.
It would go on. I've done interviews in a mosh pit before.
But like
it's
a
crazy.
mic, but a mic that I wouldn't mind breaking. Imagine.
Just have a little road mic attached to you.
Oh my God, that's so sick. But like, how can we make it less of an interview? Because people just see it as like, oh, that's an interview in a mosh pit.
You'd need.
But how can I make it more like a podcast in a mosh pit?
You might need to get like a perspex box, so you're like in a little like dome, and they can just like mosh around you.
That's so.
The
mad.
visuals would be crazy, but you'd need like a proper rock.
I'd feel it for the camera.
You'd need
though.
the founder of a mosh pit.
Or you pay like 5 bodyguards to just stand in a circle.
In it. Yeah, that's sick. Like that.
Podcast in the middle of that.
That's so interesting. But
I'll invoice you
I'd feel
later.
it for the camera guy though. Just there, like.
Imagine. Help me.
Just someone's camera getting dashed.
You ask one question, it gets slapped.
That's so mad. What were you like in school?
Ooh, what was I like in school?
Yeah.
Bit of a nerd, the funny one.
Yeah.
I look like a shoe growing up, so like I had to
No,
rely on
you
like,
keep
my
you keep putting
personality.
yourself down like that.
See that?
Hey, did she do bad in school?
Don't
It's not bad.
look at your face. He went.
I rate the Man United shirt. innit?
Thank you. But I look like Randall from
Randall.
Monsters Inc.
Oh yeah.
You know that
she's
like that lizard thing. Yeah. It's because like this guy I fancied, he was like, "Oh, you've got a monobrow," because I'm like Cypriot, hairy, furry, whatever.
Yeah.
Shaved it down the middle. Walked into school next to him. I was like, "Ugh," and I was just there like, I can't win. So I just went,
No, that's
you know, Kiss Chase.
Yeah.
The guys are meant to
Yeah.
chase after you.
Yeah.
Other way around. I was chasing after them.
No.
Yeah.
But you wanted to eat them. You wanted to eat them.
Please kiss me. Yeah.
Oh, that's sad.
It is sad, but I think it's
Let-
in hindsight, it's
Okay.
made me who I am today. Do you know what I mean?
Let me ask you then.
Let
Those
me-
guys that rejected you then, have they come back for you now?
I don't even think they remembered me.
No.
Nah, I don't think so. No,
But you've
I
had,
can't even remember. Who was I trying
you've had
to
a
get?
glow up.
Thank you. So you admit I looked rough when I was younger?
No.
Yeah, you-
But I'm just repeating. what you-
Yeah, there we go. It all comes out. You can say I looked like a little boy when I was younger.
ADHD me again.
Oh, he blames ADHD.
Where's my blue badge?
Is that what you're gonna do now? You're just gonna blame ADHD? You're like, oh, it was my ADHD flaring up.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. But no, they never came back. But I think in hindsight, it made me who I am today.
Okay.
Not on a deep one, but I think my upbringing, how I was as a kid, led me to where I am now. Not on like a spiritual one, but like, you know what I mean.
Did you ever tell your parents this?
What?
I don't know, like being bullied in school and stuff.
To be fair, in like secondary school, I got really badly bullied. Like really bad.
Really?
Yeah, like pushed down the stairs. Yeah, like really
No.
bad. But it was like, I don't know, it was sounds weird saying it now, but it's like character building. Like I remember obviously being really sad in the moment, but I think it just made me stronger.
That's sad.
Yeah, it is sad, isn't it?
Do you know
it's
what?
fine, like it like I think it's just kids. Kids are so cruel. Like they don't think before they speak.
Do you
And
know
I think it's only getting worse now with like social. Like you can imagine when I was growing up, you'd get bullied at school, but you'd go home to your parents and like your siblings, and that would be it. Imagine going home now, and it's online constant.
Yeah,
You look
yeah,
like
yeah,
this, you'll do this, you do that, or like they posting a photo, it's filtered. Like it's scary.
That's sad.
It is really sad. So
When I-
I'm kind of grateful that I'm not growing up in today's.
When I used to live in Sweden, I used to bully this girl in my school.
You lived in Sweden?
Yeah.
When
For
did
like
you live
3
in
years.
Sweden?
Like 2003 from 2006.
Nice.
Yeah. I was there for 3 years. I used to bully this girl in my school. Years later, when I came back, I kind of felt bad, so I had to go
Did
find
you-
her on Facebook, just apologize. So I was like, I'm so
Interesting.
sorry.
Did you know you were bullying her when you were bullying her?
I think I was
Because I don't
bullying
know
her-
if it's like,
I
because
think
like,
I-
especially guys to girls, sometimes it's like banter. Or like you don't
but
feel like it's
kind of
thing.
cringy. But you know, like I was bullying her because I really liked her. Yeah. It was one
You're
of them.
so toxic.
No, wait.
Really?
Those ages, you don't have game, innit? That's your game.
That's my exactly. Yeah.
How do you?
Yeah,
How
spot
do you?
on.
Yeah, but what was your like? What were you saying?
I
Were you like, oh,
remember,
you
I
look-
can't remember, to be honest, but I remember her face. I just remember like just proper picking on her,
What was her name?
and it made me even more mad that I wasn't getting the attention from her.
Mm,
I think that's what made me like.
okay.
And the only time I was able to like get close to her was just to bully her.
Do you know what she's doing now?
I have no idea.
You should message her.
No way.
She should be in the mosh pit. She should bring
Truth.
her into the
What
mosh
do you want
pit.
to say? What do you want to say?
Get her revenge.
But do you know what's so mad though? Like when I did apologize to her years after, she's like, I don't even remember. I was like, oh, thank fuck for that.
And then you started bullying her again.
I was like,
Because you're like, you don't remember me? I love you, man.
No.
That's
Ye-
crazy.
Yeah, I've never mentioned this to anyone. Well, that's mad.
Mm.
But yeah, it's like kiddish shit, you know? It's like what?
Yeah, I just don't think you really think about that stuff. I'm trying to think if there was ever a moment where I was like mean to someone. Probably at some point. There was a girl that I always used to get me pasta,
Why?
but that's not really mean because I couldn't be bothered. I was like, go get me some food.
Were you like insecure about your weight?
No, this is when I dropped the
Okay. Yeah,
baby fat.
All right. So you
Yeah.
lost weight. You're like, actually, I'm gonna make people get food for me.
Yeah,
now.
in it. Let them do my dirty work. Off you go. Yeah, thinking about that was kind of rude. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Go get me something. Why am I doing that?
That's horrible.
Yeah, it is horrible. You bullied a Swedish girl, so.
Hey, you broke into the Euros. Did you actually manage that?
Yeah.
What was that like?
I don't really. The thing is, I have a YouTube video on it, but I don't really talk about it that much.
Yeah.
It was basically so I did a Euros.
I just want to sneak into a place like that, man. Even if I did attempt to do that, I'll get caught within seconds.
It's because so basically I'd filmed a whole series. So I'd been outside Wembley for pretty much the whole tournament. So I know that and I went to some of the matches. So I knew like the ins and outs. I knew what the tickets looked like. I know like the blocks, the numbers.
Yeah.
And then it got to the final, and I was like, the finale of this video needs to be me getting in.
Yeah.
Because I've just been outside watching it on my phone for the majority of the tournament. My brother-in-law had tickets to the final. So I was like, can you send me what your ticket looks like? I won't say that exact number. Basically, I took a broken phone with me that was smashed up to the Euros and basically blabbed my way in. I was like, my ticket was on here. How do I get in? And then I don't know if you were like there or you saw what happened. Basically, all these like young lads like pushed the barriers down to the first bit to go up Wembley. And then as soon as that happened, I was like, I'm just going to go up. And then security guard, I was like, to this woman, I was like, oh my God, I've lost all my mates like in like the commotion. And I shit you not, this random number that I made up, there was no one in that seat.
Okay, you got lucky.
But like these situations always happen.
Yeah, of course.
Weird.
Of course, yeah. It wasn't like a coincidence. It was a coincidence.
I don't know what it was, but like in a sold out stadium, the number that I randomly was like, oh, it's block 9 of 7 was free.
And he took you there to that seat?
He was like, oh, is your brother-in-law there? I was like, oh, I don't know. Like, I was like, I think he's in another block.
Because whoever's in seat 9, block V, you know?
It was crazy. So I don't even say I broke in, like, because they took me to a seat. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was just like it was a blag. And then I held up a flag that was said like, what was it? My ex-boyfriend cheated on me because I wanted to get on BBC. That was the aim of the vid.
Oh, what?
I like to get coverage.
Yeah.
And it was like my ex-boyfriend cheated on me, so I took his ticket. And then that did the rounds of like socials for a bit. But yeah, I didn't break in. I just got escorted in through manipulation.
Do you not want to hear something crazy?
Go on.
I've never ever been to a live football match.
What?
I know.
Are you joking?
As in London, I've never been.
Do you have a team?
That's Chelsea. But
why are you a Chelsea fan?
Okay, I don't know, because I followed Lampard when I was growing up.
One of those.
Yeah.
John Terry era.
Them ones. I've never ever been to a live football match. You know when I see people cheer on TV.
Yeah.
I don't know what that's like.
That's crazy. We should go to a
mad,
match.
Bro. I think that's mad.
That's crazy.
As a Londoner.
Do you actively watch football though? Like.
No, well, if they're big games on, I'll watch it.
Yeah, but you wouldn't like week in week out watch Chelsea.
Yeah. And everyone keeps on like scaring me with the whole like, oh yeah, bro, there's like a waiting list for season tickets. I'm like, yeah, fuck that then. I'm not gonna.
Yeah, it's like your heart's not in it.
Yeah,
you're just like a.
You know that feeling when you go
fan.
up the steps and you see the pitch and
yeah, it is pretty special though.
That's what I'm saying. Like, how have I not been there?
Yeah.
Take me to a football match. I don't care, even if it's not Chelsea. Take me. I just want to be like, let me just experience it.
Yeah, you should do it. But you should do it for like a big match though.
Where's the Euros this year?
Yeah, Germany.
Oh, that's Germany, yeah.
So it's not far to get from here.
Yeah.
You know, it's going to be the most travelled Euros for fans because it's like in the middle. They've like predicted it's going to be like the most travelled to Euros
And they're
ever.
allowed to drink now as well.
Yeah, it's going to be carnage. Like carnage.
Yeah, no. But see, look, even then, there's another opportunity there. Do you think I'm ever going to get in?
Yeah? Ready, active. Who do you two support?
United.
Nice. I like this one.
I'm going to say as well, like, growing up in London as well, I wish I did support Arsenal. I can't lie.
Yeah,
I'm just afraid of
it was
people
such
calling me a glory hunter now that I'm switching teams.
The Thierry Henry, like, it was that era. Arsene Wenger, like.
Yeah.
It was that
it's
team.
Stupid Chelsea.
But Fergie.
Ronaldo.
Yeah.
Rooney.
Beckham. Rooney. All the
Yeah.
goats. Maybe you're a United fan. You look like a United fan.
Me, definitely not.
I feel like you could be.
There's nothing. I'm not nothing.
I think your first football match, whoever you watch, that should be your team you support.
But I'm just gonna be hearing. I'm gonna hear bare racism. I don't want that. I want good vibes at the same time.
It's not always like that. It's
Not like what you think.
I'm
yeah,
just gonna
and
see-
the thing is with that, it's those fans are a small pool of fans versus thousands of people, and that's the problem with football. I
I'm
think
gonna see bare man with Stone Island jackets as well.
that looks like a Stony jacket.
Oh.
It could be. A little bit about a badge on that.
How did you go from marketing to become a presenter?
How do you know I did marketing?
I just got to do
You're
just got to do my research.
Nod what? What the hell?
Like,
Yeah.
as a host,
stalker.
presenter, podcaster, you gotta do your research.
Why are we American now, man? How did I make the transition? Euros. That was, to be fair, I've been making content for years, but I never believed in it.
Okay.
Which I wish I did.
You saw it initially as like a hobby, but you're like, this is something I want to like.
You know what? It was just a bit of fun. Like my first ever video format was it was called Ringtone Rhythms, and I used to go on the streets. And this is like 6 or 7 years ago. Yeah. And I used to get people to rap over the Nokia ringtone. Do you remember that?
Really?
Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. Have you ever heard that?
Yeah, I have heard that.
Hard, like the hardest beat ever.
Oh my god, that ring. Yeah, I do remember that one. But I thought you were gonna say the original one.
No, it's like the remix one. So I used to basically get people to freestyle over it, and then found really sick freestylers, and that was it.
Hey, quick one. What phone did you have back in school? I had the Sony Ericsson Walkman, you know, the flip-up phone.
Nokia. I don't know which one. I don't know the number.
I did
have Snake on it though.
I had it had Bounce on it as well. Do you remember Bounce and Snake?
Yes, Bounce.
Yeah, the one with the Red Bull.
If you don't know Bounce, you're too young.
Yeah.
Like if you don't know Bounce, you're too young. That's the thing.
I can't believe we're 94.
Why are you revealing my age? This guy. How old do you think I look?
I thought you were like late 20s.
Yeah.
You don't look old. No, you look really young. No, you look
called
really
me
young.
Ugly earlier.
No, I never said that.
This podcast ain't looking good for you. So yeah, I did a format called Ringtone Rhythms.
Yeah.
Which I did like ad hoc, but I just like loved it. It was like Vox Pops before Vox Pops.
Okay.
And that isn't like, I was doing it for everyone else, but I was doing it for everyone. This is like this is 7 years ago. This is ages. Why didn't I believe in it then?
That's a long time ago, damn.
And then I did another format called Pillow Talk, where I set up a bed in the middle of London and just asked people like provocative questions.
Really?
Like about their like sex life, relationships.
How did you Well, just a mattress?
No, a full-on blow-up bed. So I went into like the local boss man and I was like, can I blow up this bed in here? Like, you know, one of those like open stores on like Piccadilly. He was like, yeah, go on then. So I used to just blow up in this random store, set it up, put a duvet on, pillows, and then just chat shit to people. That's when I was like, okay. Like,
that's dedication.
It was a format before format in the sense that I didn't know it was a format.
Yeah,
For me, it was just like, it was a bit of fun and I got like an endorphin hit from it. Like I got a rush from doing that stuff because it was like
it was entertaining, it was fun, is what we wanted to do. Yeah,
exactly. And then it was like, then I was like uploading more on YouTube, and then I was doing like prank content.
Right. Okay.
So I turned up to first dates in a wedding dress. But it was basically at the core of it, it was like, are men willing to commit on apps?
Yeah.
So I thought, what's the best way to show commitment?
Yeah.
Then embody it, and that was fun. And then whilst I was doing that, it was like a full-time job, and it was like marketing PR, so it was like hardcore. Like it was like 8 to like 9 p.m. every night. So I was doing filming, editing, work. Did it like it was. And
you were grinding.
But it was semi the reason I couldn't keep momentum because I was just burnt out after like 3 days.
Yeah.
Like in hindsight, I wish I just believed in it and done it, like went in, but I just didn't have the momentum because my priority was my 9 to 5. So
when did you stop that then?
2 years ago.
Oh, so this is quite recent. Yeah.
Which is like, so basically I went down to like, so I was at an agency and then Euros. So I was doing that whilst I was there, and it was the moment where I was like, I need to do this like full time. Went down to 2 days a week, and then they let me go, and I was like, oh shit, like I've got no salary. Like I've got savings.
Yeah.
And it was a weird moment because I was like, what do I do? Because I'd worked my way up this company. I was like head of culture marketing, good salary, good title. I was like, I could either do this, but I wasn't inspired. Like I love the people I work with, but I wasn't inspired by anyone around me. I was like, I'm pitching, and I used to pitch video ideas to brands, and they were like, no, don't want to do this. And I was pitching creators who were like, didn't have numbers. Like Munya, when he first started, first sketches, they're like, doesn't have the numbers. And I'm like, what? I'm like, look how funny he is. And we were talking about this before, like, like disconnecting from the numbers attached to someone and actually looking at a piece of content and being like, that's really good because of this, and this. Then it got to the point where I was like, I need to do this full time. Euros came about, and it was actually my dad, who's like traditional Cypriot, work your way up, good money, good job, buy a house. That was like, you're good at what you do, go for it.
Just continue it.
You know, when you just need to hear it from
so your
someone
parents,
like that.
because every time that people come on here, they're like, "Oh man, my parents told me to do this and that." But your parents, they seem like quite supportive then.
Yeah, because they knew I worked hard. It wasn't like it was like, oh, I'm taking a punt on this. It was like, I've almost have a blueprint.
Yeah.
And then it was the Euro stuff that kind of like changed it for me. And it's weird to think like being outside a stadium with a camera, very bootleg. Like it was like my mate filming, me editing, to like now doing stuff with like Sky Sports. It's a bit, and like the format I'm doing with them is similar to what I was doing 2 years ago. So it's weird how it does this like.
Yeah.
You have to believe in your idea because I think it takes brands and publishers to catch up to it.
Yeah,
and they're like, and it's like the Vox Pop stuff. Every brand's doing it, whereas before they would have been like, no, it's too risky. Like, what are the public going to say?
Well, this is why, hey, it's like some production company or like a PR company might be like, well, let me see who's actually willing to take the bullet first before any of us make the move.
Yeah.
I hate that.
But
take a risk.
Yeah, no, and that's the thing. It's taking a punt on like a creator or like a publisher or podcast before they hit the numbers. Do you know what I mean? And like you remember that person. Like you really, like I remember the first brand that was like, we're gonna take a risk, not a risk, but like we're gonna work with you. Even if I had like no numbers, no skin in the game. You remember those people and you wanna work with them, which I think is important. I think brands now, where they get it wrong, they think the power is with them. It's not. It's with the creator now because people relate to people. People relate to humans. They don't relate to a brand name.
It's
like, I don't know, you're wearing Cortez. Like we know the founder. We know what he's like. We know he's an entrepreneur. Like we know that and we relate to that. Versus brands that have no face to it. You're like Nike, who are you?
Who runs Nike?
I don't know, but I love Shoe Dog, the book. If you read that,
I've got the book. I haven't read that.
Oh, it's so good. It's a really good book for like.
It's about
it's the hustle mentality of like he was like 5 million in debt, and he believed in this big
5 million in debt.
Yeah, before he made it, and it's one of the biggest sports brands in the world. Honestly, if you're ever like lacking in inspiration, read that book.
Is that book from the perspective of the guy who actually came up with Nike?
Yeah. So it was
and the
Phil
logo
Knight
as well.
And then Bill Bowerman.
Oh yeah.
Bill Bowerman was the guy he was the track coach, so he understood like the innovation behind running shoes.
Okay.
Bill Knight was the entrepreneur who was like, he went to Japan, he got the different silhouettes of like running shoes.
I heard the guy who designed the logo, got paid like $50 or something.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That's mad.
Yeah,
just a tick.
But she has shares in the company. She has like 20% shares or something like that.
Wow.
So yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, can you imagine making a logo and then be like, I'm just going to take shares of a company that has made no money, cut to like however long, it's like 10 years later, and millionaire when they went public, like millionaires.
Is that because of how simple the logo was? No, I would just pay $50 for it.
It's probably just back in the day. I think it's what we do now when we're like creating like logos for our brands.
Do you know what?
Like,
brands nowadays, when they come up with a logo, I think they're overthinking it too much.
Yeah.
When it could just be like, look at Amazon. It's just
what is the logo?
It's a smile.
Yeah.
So simple.
Yeah, it has to be simple.
That's genius though.
Yeah. But yeah, if you're ever lacking creative, read that book.
All of us are bare trying to jump on Canva, Photoshop, and After Effects and fucking
just
going
put
on
a straight line.
motion array, slapping that in there, bro. Just breathe.
Yeah. What's your logo? Your face?
It's just my face. Stole it from Joe Rogan.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is he your like podcast
Yes.
inspiration?
What do you mean?
No, I'm just asking. I feel like.
What if he stole it from me? How about that? You ever think about that?
Maybe he did.
No, I did steal it from him actually. Yeah.
Are you a big fan of him?
Not a big fan. I don't watch a lot of his stuff. I watched like some of his clips.
Okay.
I just like how simple the logo is.
Yeah.
Just the name and the face. That's it.
So would you put your face on your merch if you were to like release merch?
Oh yeah, I would.
Would you? Interesting.
I was gonna mention we were talking about this. So the hate comments, I'll put that at the back of the t-shirt. Just coat it.
Yeah.
And then my logo in here at the front. Just me screaming at the front.
What's the hate comment?
What was the hate comment that we read out? It was
This guy's laugh is so annoying.
This guy's laugh is so annoying.
You know that one.
I watch the podcast. I'll watch this podcast, but the host is jarring. Yeah.
We all have it. Does it, on a real one, does it affect you?
Absolutely
and like,
not.
No,
Do you know what
and be honest, like, has there ever been a moment where you're like, like, that hurts
There
a
was
little
one
bit.
comment
Like, it
recently. It
stings.
wasn't about me specific. No, yeah, it was about me actually. He said that
It wasn't
this guy,
about me. It was about
he's
me.
like, this guy is not paying attention to what he's saying. But it's like the conversation in the clip cut off as soon as the conversation was about to start. It's like
Yeah.
you didn't even like watch the full video, and so you can understand what the fuck is happening.
Yeah. But the thing is that, like, say, like, me and you now, the energy between us when we're talking is completely different to someone watching it as an outsider.
Yeah, of course.
Because they can watch something and be like, oh, they did this, they did that. I'm like, yeah, but you weren't there. It's a weird thing watching it through a screen
It's
and
weird.
being in this environment.
It's so weird. Like, it's so divided as well. Because like in the same clip, same videos, I have lovers, and I got in the other half it's like haters. So I'm just like, but you got to kill them with kindness.
You know what?
Like
If you don't have their number on your phone, their opinion shouldn't matter. I do believe that.
But
It is hard. It's hard to block out.
you know that saying where it's like, if they hate on you, then you're doing something good. That's the mentality that I have.
Did you think that saying still like
Yeah.
rings
Because
true in the
Do you know why?
society
Because it's
we're in?
reactive. It's like, yeah, you're reacting to my content. Great.
Remember the Yorkie advert
Yeah.
when it's like, if you're not allowed, you can't eat it.
Yeah.
remember that?
It said not for women or something.
Yeah, mad. Like the packaging was like not for women. Can you imagine?
But do you know, as a kid, when I had that chocolate bar, as a kid when I had that chocolate bar.
Did you feel?
No.
I'm gonna go get my Swedish
I'll
girl.
taste it and I'd be like, what's so manly about this? Like, what about this chocolate bar?
I don't believe that.
Like, why can't women have
That's
this?
when you were mean to a Swedish girl. You took a bite out of a Yorkie and you're like, I'm gonna go get my woman.
No, because in Sweden they didn't have Yorkies, innit?
Oh,
Yeah.
I feel lost.
Damn, yeah, oh shit, you know. Oh yeah, because they're selling IKEA, that's why.
Nice.
Yeah. The Swedish meatballs as well.
Why did you live in Sweden?
My dad found a job over there.
See,
So we all moved there. Yeah, he owned.
is he a big baller?
Funny enough, he owned a corner shop out there.
Sick.
So we moved there, and then he was like, "Nah," so we came back.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you not? Did you enjoy it?
Yeah. Well, I was a kid. I don't really understand. Like,
How old were you?
6, 7.
Okay, so you didn't really like feel.
I didn't. Yeah. It was. I mean, mentally, it was just more. It was more about leaving friends behind. Like while we constantly moving back and forth.
Yeah.
We moved houses a lot.
Really?
Loads of times.
I've never moved home, ever.
You've never moved home.
Well, I've moved now, but like my parents.
That's
never
mad.
Moved.
You know, families always stay in one spot. They never
Yeah.
move.
Yeah, and all my cousins were on the same road as well, which is fun.
Oh my
growing
god!
up.
Why do cousins always stay in the same spot for
No,
years and years?
same roads.
My cousin can't
Yeah.
he thinks everything outside like central is like the sticks.
Yeah. No, but it's the friend that's like your cousin.
Yeah.
I'm like, we're not blood related, but you're my cousin.
I'm like, bro, come to my yard. He goes like, nah, man. I feel like I don't know. It's not safe. I'm like, what are you talking about? It's like, what's wrong with
Literally.
what's wrong with you?
Yeah. Yeah.
I swear to this is a true story. He went to Fabric the other day for the first time ever. He acted like he was in another country. I'm like, bro. Like, bro. Like, some people are.
What did he go see at Fabric?
It's not about but like that annoys me sometimes.
What? Yeah, you look a bit stressed now.
Like how it annoys me when people just don't come out of the comfort zone to explore places.
But is that because that is a product of your environment?
Yeah, it's like go out a bit. Just
Yeah.
stuck at home all the time.
Strict parents or no?
No man, he's a free man.
He's a free man.
He's a free man.
He's a free man. Okay.
Yeah.
But I think it depends if it's like built into you or not. You either have it or you don't. You either have hometown mentality or you want to fled the nest. Those are the two options.
Maybe. Like
It is. You either settle down, get married, have kids, buy a house,
Yeah.
or you're like, I'm gonna chase my dreams.
Yeah.
They don't cross over.
Funny story. We were planning on getting a flat together. I guess where you wanted to move.
To the same road that you.
Literally next door.
Yeah, he was like, I want to buy the house that we grew up in.
It's like down the road from where you live.
Oh, that's kind of sweet though. Like,
What do you mean?
it's
Bro.
like a little piece of home.
It's because he wants to visit home when he can.
Oh, that's sweet. You can't be mean to him.
Innit? Yeah. I
Big
don't
up
know.
that guy. What do you
I hate
pre-prepare?
looking at my map because it's just like it makes things. I like to, the waitresses when they just remember your orders.
Yeah.
That's how I want to do it.
That is
Yes,
cool,
your obsession with Madison beer.
though. What?
It-
That's
you-
not an obsession. I just went to
Oh.
go see her last week.
How was it?
Yeah, it was good. Like her fandom's pretty crazy. Like it's just like young teenage girls. Like I'm like low key. Like I like electronic music. I like rap, hip hop, and then I like the girly music. Taylor Swift, Madison Beer. You not on that?
I don't even know Madison.
She's gorgeous. She's beautiful.
She was known for
The lads know her for being.
She wasn't known for music at first.
She's just known for like
Her looks.
she's
She's
like
actually so
insanely
loud.
beautiful. Like,
yeah, she's just mad.
is that your type?
Madison Beer?
Yeah, if like Madison Beer walked
I
here
just
now and was
just look
like,
at her and I
"Hey,
just think-
babes, you look stressed." I'm trying to think what gets under your skin.
I feel like being with Madison Beer, I feel like I'll be the one who I have to apologize for her cheating on me. You know?
Yeah,
No, she's nice.
She's got them
just
looks.
nice.
Ah,
So she came up to you and was like,
She's
"Let
a
me take you on a date."
Dankeschön.
Yeah. Have you heard of the thing on TikTok, the retriever versus the dog versus the retriever?
No, what's that?
It's like this like theory of like you want a guy to be like a golden retriever and you want to be like the bulldog.
Is that the TikToks?
The TikTok diagnosis thing.
yeah.
Yeah. It's a mad thing.
That's weird, man. Is
Yeah.
that what you want?
I want Shrek.
Okay.
In a world
the
full of
type
Lord
fat that you
Farquaad,
want.
in a world of Lord Farquaads,
Yeah.
I want a Shrek.
So
I want it. Do you know what I mean? He's entrepreneurial.
you
as
want
well.
a man.
He's got his
You
own
want a
swamp.
man who's from the trenches. That's what you want.
Yeah, but like a bit gritty. but,
Why?
like,
Why do you want that?
What, from the trenches?
Yeah, why do
I
you
want
want
a
a Shrek?
self-made man. That's what I want.
Give me
Like Shrek.
give me an example of someone who's not a self-made man.
Not a, do you know what it is? It's more I like the entrepreneurial side of someone, like someone to create something, and maybe it's because I want someone who mirrors what I do. Kind of. Maybe that's a narcissist thing. No, it's like a therapist.
But do you not look at him?
But do you know what I mean? Like I want someone to know what they want.
Yeah,
Go
yeah,
get
yeah.
it. That's what I want, and funny as well.
So
taller than me.
So looks, of course, is not your first choice.
It's not. It's actually not. If you
Yeah.
looked at all my exes, you'd be like, "What the hell is wrong with you?"
Really?
Yeah, yeah. But they all have they all have similar traits. They're always like a bit autistic as well, which is kind of mad. No, it's like actually diagnosed, not TikTok diagnosed. Like really super clean, really organized, super entrepreneurial. Like they all have this.
If you
thing.
don't mind me asking, like, you don't have to be in detail, like get into detail.
Go on.
So what happened?
So what happened? Would you want the full spiel? I'll give you top 3.
Give me. Okay, what was the worst one?
Worse as in ending.
Yeah. Did you end
It's
it?
bad. No.
He ended it.
I'm not going to say names.
Yeah.
But I've never actually spoke about this publicly. But here we go. So he wasn't sleeping for a week.
He wasn't sleeping.
He wasn't sleeping for a week. And he was smoking to like try sleep, and he'd been up for like a week. Anyways, it was my first day back at work
So he's got,
after COVID.
So he's got like insomnia.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'd never seen him like this. Go to work, get a call.
Yeah.
And he like rings me really randomly and he goes, "I love you and I'll see you soon." I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I rang my boss like, I need to go back. Anyways, I go back to mine. He's like, "I've cheated on you." Yeah.
No.
And then he goes missing for like 5 hours. He goes into a state of psychosis. So he loses his head fully.
Yeah.
And then he gets sectioned. And then during this time, while I was with him in hospital, I found out he cheated on me with a girl who was like my business partner. Yeah, it's like really, really, yeah. It was like the most traumatic, but the biggest learning of my life, because
Yeah.
it was that situation of like, I think when someone's hurt you, your natural like default is to be like, fuck you.
Yeah.
But in that situation, I was like, he's worse off than me. Like he's lost it mentally.
Yeah,
He's not there.
he's not there.
He's in hospital. He's like, it was horrible. And I was like, I had to be like, my heart was like, I need to be there for that person. And it taught me resilience in a completely different way.
Were you there for him?
Yeah.
Afterwards?
I had to like,
You
I
had to
couldn't
be.
not be. It's not in my character to be like, fuck you. And then when he was like better,
Oh, you're so sweet.
I said my goodbyes, and that was it. And I wish him the best. Like I wish him the best now, which is, I think people on the outside be like, that's really fucked up. But he's not a bad person. He just made a mistake.
Oh, you're so sweet.
Yeah, you probably won't expect that, but like it was a weird. You know when people like stuff changes overnight. It was one of those situations. I was like, what the fuck is going on? Because I don't have bad mental health. You know, some people experience like anxiety. Like I'm privileged enough to like I'm quite solid in that front. So I'd never experienced that. So again, it gave me a perspective of like taking care of up here. Do you know what I mean? As well as like physical. So yeah, it was really mad experience.
That's crazy.
Yeah. But he was like, again, to go back to the traits, like super entrepreneurial. Like he had that, and I actually learnt the most from that relationship than I did any
That's
other
what attracted you
relationship.
towards him in the first place.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Like he's the one that is mad, taught me how to speak about money. Like as a woman, like when because we were kind of in the same space, and like go after what you want in life. So like even though the ending was like traumatic, I learned a lot of the stuff from that relationship.
Okay.
So it's like it's a I appreciate it.
Yeah.
As fucked up as that probably is to say,
And
which
then,
was mad.
And the second one was, it wasn't.
Second one was we wanted different things. He wanted to settle down, marriage and kids, and he like ran a business, success.
Okay,
successful.
so you're attracting.
Maybe I'm accepting success.
Yeah. You're attracting the entrepreneurs.
I think so. Do you know what it is? It's not like you have to have a business. It's like you just have to be passionate about what you do, and that could be anything. As long as you wake up and you're happy in the morning to do what you're doing and you're proud of it, that's what I like. I think that's a nice trait to have, and to understand the world that like we all work in. Because I think people don't understand it. I think they're like, oh, you have so much fun. It's like, it's graft. I don't think people get the 1 minute 40 clip that they watch. There's like nine hours attached to that of like filming, shooting, editing. Probably longer. Probably like 24 hours.
Facts.
So I think people don't get like, that. And it's having someone that understands that, which I think is quite rare.
That's so sweet. You're so sweet.
Oh,
I didn't realise.
I don't really talk about that stuff because the thing is I don't really talk about myself because I'm normally on the other side.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
So to be on the other side,
this is why I hate
coming here. I was like, what do I have to say?
And this is why I hate being on the other side.
You loved it in the Eat Mosh pit.
But
what are you on about? You came up to me. You're like, let me be.
Because in the middle of a mosh pit, no one's gonna ask me about my previous relationships.
Yeah, they could do.
You reckon?
Yeah.
You'll probably also get slapped as well.
When were you last in love? Slap. I'll see you at Wireless. That's how we should meet next. Let's not talk until Wireless.
Yeah.
And we just know what mosh pit it is.
Man, just how can? Sorry, I keep thinking about the last year's lineup to come this year's.
I do want to see Gunna though.
Gunna.
21 Savage, J Hus, Nicki Minaj, Ice Spice. No. After did you watch her last year?
Yeah.
Turned up like 40 minutes late.
Do you know what? Yeah. But that was planned.
All the lads at the front, she just shake ass, and all the lads were like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Have you not seen a fucking ass before?"
That was planned though for her to come out late. She's only got like 4 songs.
She like just shook ass, and everyone was like, "Yeah, fine."
Every man was like, "Whoa!"
No, they were like this. Yes. I was like.
It was like watching UFC. It's like, oh my god.
Yeah. It was like watching UFC. Like creatures.
Did you see that?
Everyone was feral. They're like,
yeah.
I was like, they didn't even think
I swear to God, VIP section. Someone yelled out, "Yo, Ice Spice is coming on next." I swear, I saw a group of lads got up from the benches and they all just ran.
What do you think about VIP sections in like the influencer creator world?
Everyone's just looking left and right. Everyone's like,
do you enjoy being in that space?
It's like going to Soho House.
Yeah.
That's what it's like.
Yeah, I feel it.
Everyone's a bit like...
I think it's just I always struggle with it.
That fucking pool as well. Get rid of it. Yeah. I look at it, it's dirty.
The pool's good in summer.
What half-naked woman is going to start swimming about during the interview, like during a business meeting? It doesn't make sense to me.
Morning swim.
Fuck that. At Soho House. Bin it.
It's just a flex though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Bin it, bro. Bin it.
Also, it's where
people
most photos are taken with that pool. That's the thing.
I just don't like the people at Soho House. There's something about them that gets under my skin. There's something about them.
I do go there. But
tight fucking white shirts, tight fucking skinny jeans. In it, so like they feel so important to be in there.
Yeah.
I've got a 2-year subscription. Shut up.
2-year subscription?
Shut up.
But
that's probably because I can't afford one in here.
That's why you need a mate who's got a membership. Yeah. That's what I do. I'm the sugar baby in the situation. My housemate takes me. I'm like, please take me there. It's because I need a work spot.
And do you know what's so mad? It's lost its value as well now because now it's overcrowded. They're not taking any more memberships.
Yeah. So
They've
you would
stopped.
get a membership.
I can't get a membership now.
But hang on. After going crazy right now, if you had the money and look me in the eye when
If
you
I
said,
had the money.
yeah,
you
you
would
would
to the
be,
camera that I'll pour in it.
Yeah.
Tell them if I had the money.
yeah, you'd wear
I can't
tight
afford
jeans.
it. I can't afford it. It's just. I can't afford it. It's just. I feel like it's so overpriced.
Yeah. The only value is Mondays where it's like half price, and even that is expensive.
Okay, yeah, not to cut you off. I also found out the other day that they had to queue up on a Saturday. If I'm paying for something,
They're violating.
why do I have to queue up to come in? It doesn't make sense to me.
There's an event or something, they will do that, innit?
But why I paid? Security shouldn't even be there. I should be checking myself.
I should be putting my skinny jeans.
But yeah,
on.
I would get a
So
house
you
membership.
would. So you would. There we go.
I would get a house membership. Yeah.
Yeah. I could see you there working
But
away,
it's just-
editing the
it's
podcast,
just-
being like, "Hey, I run a podcast.
But they're
wanna come
idiots.
on?"
But they're idiots. They've lost their value now because it's so overcrowded. They've accepted
Yeah,
they're
that's
accepting
the
everyone.
thing.
Now it's just become a general hangout area. It's not a.
It was meant to be
house.
creative. It was meant to be creative networking, but it's just lawyers and bankers, and you're like, yeah.
Hey, yeah, mate, gonna get porn star martini.
Picantes go off though.
Fucking.
Everyone goes there for that drink.
Yeah, the picantes.
Picante. What's picante? Am I behind?
It's like tequila and chili, bit of spice.
Oh, it's got tequila in it, right?
Yeah.
It's like it's like margarita.
Yeah.
I've had that, man. I've been having that before they even set up Soho House. Before they even set up Soho House, I've been having that.
I'm gonna call you Mrs. Soho House.
My God, everyone's there with their
You should get the
fucking
founder
Macs.
on here. See if you get a membership.
I love Soho House. I just want to
Yeah,
make it clear. I love Soho
The
House.
founder's from Dragon's Den. What's his name?
Which one? Tuka Solomon.
No, I do love
That's the
him.
only one.
Nick Ballantyne. One of them is one of the founders.
No, it's one
Type
of
in
them.
Dragon's Den Soho House.
Wait, Soho House.
I think there's like 2 or 3. But yeah, they've stopped accepting
Nick
memberships.
Jones.
Nick Jones.
You gotta go to the one abroad.
Apparently the one in Mexico is crazy.
That someone
They're
told me
opening one
that.
in India
Someone
as well.
told me that as well.
And Manchester are opening one as well.
What could possibly happen in Mexico though?
What do you mean?
It's just lit, innit?
Mexico? What could happen in Mexico?
But in Soho House in Mexico, what's going to be like the
Apparently
major?
Mexico's the new like New York.
Views and
That's-
Malibu house.
Okay.
You know what I mean? You're by the beach. You know what I mean?
There's one in Brighton.
How about this? How about go to
How about-
Dubai? Yeah. Top of the building.
I've never been
By
to
the
Dubai.
beach, where everyone's welcome. You don't need a membership. How about that?
Yeah, but how expensive is it to get to the top of that building?
That's not the point here. The point is that everyone's welcome.
That's not the problem. What did you say? That's not the point. That's not the problem.
That's, the point is
That's
that
not-
the point is that everyone's
Oh yeah, I'm gonna
welcome.
drop $1,000 going to Dubai.
Is that everyone's welcome?
This guy. Have you been to Dubai?
No, never.
Nah, neither me. My sister's obsessed with it though, and I don't know how I feel about
I just
it.
spoke to my friend today actually who went. He just got back and he said it's so overrated.
Really? Everyone's like, it's the best hospitality you'll ever get. And I'm like,
But yeah, duh.
man-made though, which is crazy. They like man-made a beach.
How can you man? So what? What?
So they put the water there.
How's that
Like
even
Dubai is
possible?
man-made. There's
What?
no beach. The beach was put there.
So where did that water come from?
I don't
If
know,
you press the-
they just dropped it in.
The top left corner. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, they just type in Dubai man-made. It's crazy.
And then now that they're getting this thing as well, they're putting it in the sky where so it can rain or whatever, like this weird machine and whatnot. Yeah.
That's crazy. Where? In Dubai?
yeah. It's become like Habba Hotel or Sins type shit.
That's crazy.
Before we get into the would you rather segment, I actually wanted to ask you: is it hard? Do you think nowadays to become a presenter?
Yes and no. I feel like there's less barriers to entry.
Is it saturated?
Yes, massively. Anyone can pick up a mic now and go on the streets and talk to people. Like that's what I mean. Like, there's no barrier to entry. You can film on your phone. You can voice memo. You don't actually need a mic anymore. But I think people do like stand out and people don't. For me, like the biggest frustration is just like the throwaway content.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Who has the worst accent in the UK? Why does that like?
I call it the filler content.
It's just boring. It's so boring.
And do you
but
think-
it bangs views.
but do you
like,
think- do
I
you
get
think-
why people are doing it. So like,
Do you think
I
that's
respect
what's having the impact then on presenters? Then do you think
Yeah.
that is what's making them look bad?
I think people call them I think there's a difference between a presenter and a content creator, and I think the lines are blurred at the moment.
Okay.
like someone being like, "What's your biggest ick?" is not a presenter. In my eyes, is not a presenter.
Yeah. No,
A presenter is someone who goes into
like Maya Jama.
Yeah, exactly. She goes and she interviews the subject and finds out about them.
Yeah.
Knowing what the worst accent is, the UK is doing nothing. And like I feel like that's the problem with, especially with like young kids. It's throwaway. But I think we're getting to a point where
My name's Bagging a Lie. Did you see that guy?
who?
I've not seen that.
Who?
No, not him. It's this guy. He goes to like secondary schools and interviews kids.
The really young one.
Yes, that guy.
Yeah. Crazy.
You get girls to lie.
Yeah. Oh my god. But then you got to respect the. He's like a road man.
Yeah, it's a black guy.
Oh, black guy.
Yeah.
No, I thought it was the white guy.
No, I think that they just keep getting birthed, man.
Yeah, it's crazy. But they bang
get
you, so
girls
like
alive.
you got to respect their graft.
And he's asking like someone in year 7 that you get girls to lie, and it's like, what the fuck, bro?
Go eat some
Switch it
mud.
up.
Go eat some mud. Go play Sims or something.
Yeah, do you know what I mean?
Go play Sims, eat some mud, and like troll someone on FIFA.
Eat
Do you know what I
some
mean?
mud.
Eat some mud.
Take this.
Make an ant farm. These kids, it's like, come on. But yeah, to answer your question, is it easy to become a presenter? Probably not.
Nowadays.
Oh, yes and no. It's a yes and no answer.
Yeah.
I think to be good, you need to like perfect the art of just chatting to people
Okay.
and chatting to anyone as well. I think that's the key thing. Like there shouldn't be a level of who you talk to, and I think
Yeah.
that should be reflective of like your work.
Cool. Would you rather segment?
Ooh.
I'll say some of them if you have enough time, but yeah. Some of them are mad, some of them are a bit weird, but
The weirder the better.
the weirder the better.
God.
Alright, yeah. Alright. All songs exist, but they are all performed by Pitbull, or only one Pitbull song exists, but it's all performed by every artist with their own cover interpretation.
All performed by Pitbull.
Fuck off,
Yeah.
man. That's disturbing, bro.
Make some noise. Yeah, I'd want to hear him sing that song.
Do I want to hear Pitbull eat tunes of Pitbull?
Yeah.
No.
You would. Trying to think of an iconic song.
Imagine talking the hardest. Pitbull.
Sick. Make that happen. Have that as the intro.
But you know they can do that nowadays with AI and stuff.
Yeah,
innit?
that's what I
So-
mean.
You can probably do that quickly now. 5 minutes.
Can I actually?
Yeah, go on.
Get up on your phone if you can. I can't. Like,
What is it? AI, Pitbull,
Someone might have already done it.
Pitbull AI song.
Does
Does he sing AI cover? What the fuck? Pitbull voice flip. AI songs to your favorite voices.
Would you rather date someone you would describe as fun or reliable?
Reliable. More consistent, I think.
Yeah. Because you want a Shrek, I guess.
In a world full of Lord Farquaads, I'm looking for my Shrek. Deep it.
Oh, would you rather have the ability to talk to animals but they all hate you, or be able to understand any foreign language but no one can understand you?
Ooh. The thing is, I think if the animals hate me, they're gonna eat me. Do you know what I mean?
That'd be jokes. Imagine like fighting with like a tiger, like fuck you.
Yeah, but they'd like straight like yam my head off. Like, nah. I can speak every language, but no one understands me.
Basically, you speak every.
Now I'll do the animals just for the plot.
for the laughs, innit?
Yeah, because that'd be sick. I always think like, what would you do if like your dog like turned around one day and was like, "You right?"
What would you do? Animals. Oh, come.
But what would you do if like you had a dog and turned around and was like, "You right?" Like, I just started talking to you.
So why'd you hate me, man?
Would you hate me? You would be like, "What the fuck? My dog talks."
And imagine, no matter how many times you try to justify it and
Yeah.
try to get him to love you,
Yeah.
it's never gonna work.
Yeah.
That's sad. That's depressing.
Yeah. Emo ones.
Would you rather have the ability to teleport anywhere in the world but always arrive naked, or be able to fly but only as fast as you walk?
Ooh, teleport anywhere but arrive naked. Or what was the teleport one?
You
the
can
flying
teleport
one?
anywhere, but it would be just as fast as you walk. That's dead, isn't it? You might as
But
well
you're
just
still
arrive.
flying though.
You might as well arrive naked.
Yeah, like I think by the first like couple times arriving, they'd know you'd be teleporting naked girl. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They'd know you. So yeah, maybe that one.
But that could
That'd
be the whole
sick,
world. And
though.
imagine everyone's just arriving naked, like, yo,
Yeah.
fuck, man, what planet am I on?
Hey everyone. Yeah, but imagine like teleporting to like a funeral and then you're there butt naked. That's long.
Okay, would you rather be able to talk to plants and they understand you, or have plants scream whenever you touch them? I mean, like when was the last time I even touched a plant? I don't even know why I even selected that question.
Talk to plants.
Would you rather be able?
Why does everyone hate me?
Would you rather be able to speak to plants and they understand you, or have plants scream whenever you touch them?
Maybe speak to them and they understand you.
Yeah, I don't know what.
I feel like
that was a
plants
weird
are
one.
pretty important, like role in the world. So I think you could like,
You're just gonna be speaking to your joint.
yeah,
That means like
My daffodil.
when you walk under a tree and you accidentally touch a leaf, it'll just scream at you.
yeah.
That's hilarious.
Oh.
That's joke.
Yeah, I'm trying to think if you could use that to your advantage, though. Do you know what I mean? Like if you're in danger, touch one of the plants and they all start screaming.
If I was to boycott McDonald's,
Oh my god, back to the
I'll
boycott.
grab a box of leaves, touch them, and dash them in McDonald's and run out.
Even
Yeah.
eat leaves anymore because if you eat leaves, they scream.
Yeah. That's sad.
Yeah, no salad. Is a
Oh
salad a
yeah.
leaf? Is a salad? Is lettuce a leaf?
Plant?
Is it a plant?
Is weed a plant?
Yeah.
Well, every time you bun, it's like.
Can you imagine? Hey, you'll be like, fuck. Shit. The walls are closing in on me. That's crazy. Every time you smoke, your joint is just, hey.
Would you rather live in a world where everyone's thoughts appear in a bubble above their head, or a world where everyone's emotions are visible as coloured aura around them?
Ooh, maybe their thoughts. I think we'd be way more honest as a.
I think we'd go into a flipping war if we all knew what everyone was thinking.
I just think we'd be way more honest. When do you like hold your tongue?
When do I hold my tongue?
Like, is there situations where you're like, I'm not going to say that because, or would you say you're quite honest?
I hold my tongue more than I actually say what I want to say.
Really?
Yeah. I find it difficult sometimes to say things what I want to say. Like, I'll give you an example. If let's say we're discussing something and it's like, oh, you're like, I mean, I disagree with that idea. I'm like, oh, fuck it. Then let's just go with your idea. I'm not gonna fight it.
Really?
I'm not bothered. Yeah, man. It's like if you
But what
genuinely
if you
don't believe in
really
my idea, then I'm not bothered for it. Like it has to be me first.
So you'd rather go with an idea. So if we were working as a team and we went in with an idea that I believed in, but you didn't, and you would still do it anyway.
I'll still go with your idea if you don't believe in
Mad.
mine. Yeah. It's like
We
I'm
should
not,
work on that.
No, but I'm not bothered fighting it. If you don't believe in my idea in the first place, why should I go with any
But then
other
you
idea?
compromise your vision for someone else's.
No, but if I genuinely believe in my idea, I want to stick with my idea. But if no one's gonna believe in it, then I give up. How can I fight for it if no one's gonna do it?
Maybe you give up too easy, innit?
Yeah, you've got to fight for it. You shouldn't care what.
Do
everyone
you know people in the past have actually challenged me with that as well? And it's like, why would you challenge me with that? If you don't believe in my idea in the first place, why would you kick a man already when he's already down? Doesn't make sense. Is that bad?
I just don't think you should.
I
back
don't know.
down.
I don't mean it. I don't mean it 24/7. I don't mean
Yeah.
like all the times. I just mean like, I'm not okay. We'll just try your idea then. Do you know what I mean? It's like, oh, okay.
No, I think you should always.
But I don't feel guilty,
Or meet in the
mad,
middle.
or sad about it. I don't feel
Yeah,
upset. I
there's
don't feel
no- yeah, you
emotional
don't-
about it. I
you
feel
don't carry it
nothing.
home.
Yeah, I feel nothing towards it if you don't go with my idea. I don't ever carry that with me. It is what it is.
Really?
Yeah,
I'm
because
the
like
opposite.
2
I'm
3
like,
years time, it's like it will be forgotten about.
2 or 3 years time.
Yeah.
It's a long time. That. Such a long time.
just
You hold on to
jeopardised my
it for 3
point now.
years.
Okay, last one. Would you rather have the hiccups for the rest of your life, or feel like you have to sneeze and not be able to for the rest of your
Oh,
life?
I've had this question before. I'd rather sneeze.
Sneeze. Oh,
Yeah, hiccups are painful.
Yeah, it's not.
Wow, that's
especially.
slow shut.
It's the end.
It's the end.
Morph, thank you so much for coming because I'm
Thanks
about to
for
switch off
having
in it. Morph, I appreciate you for coming on. Thank you so much for coming
Thank
on.
you.
Do a part 2, please.
In the mosh pit.
In the mosh pit.
Comment
Do a
below
part
if
2 in the
you
mosh
want
pit.
us.
But do you know what? I'd actually one day want to interview you and Specs together. I think that'd be so sick. Specs Gonzalez.
He's the best.
I beg
I'm
you
filming for him on Sunday.
I beg you putting a good word in for me. I want to
I
get
will.
Specs. Would you actually?
He'll come on. Message me on Sunday. Actually, I'll remember.
What's the shoot? What's happening on Sunday?
Sky Sports.
Can I-
Scene series.
Can I just be your +1 or something?
Yeah, of course. It's United Liverpool. So yeah.
I support Liverpool.
No.
Until Sunday.
Come on.
Monday
I
Arsenal.
feel like you're an Arsenal fan.
But do you want to do sometimes? No, yeah, slowly, yeah, kinda.
It's funny you say that because it's 2-2.
Two.
United Chelsea.
You see, in life,
In life, there's these crossroads. Whoever wins is that full time?
oh my god, it's actually 2-2. That's
half
mad.
time. Fucking Jesus. Who scored for United?
Morf, I appreciate you. Thank you so much. It's been fun. It's been a pleasure.
My hands are sweaty.
Palms are sweaty.
These weeks, arms
are heavy.